It's Sunday, midnight or so. Could this be? It's the Juggalo Show!
And this beat is Shaggy of the twist to the dopest kind.
And what you're hearing right now, don't bother adjusting your earlobes, because there's nothing wrong with them than the usual wax buildup. What you're hearing is reality, it's fact, it's history in the making, because me and Shaggy have just become radio superstar celebrity DJs with our very first show, and the show that's gonna restructure radio airwaves as you know it. The radio towers that stick up throughout your neighborhood and look like big dumb sticks of metal sticking up from the ground, they're not gonna look like that no more. Look out your window, because now they look like giant Fago 2-liters, because me and Shaggy are taking over the airwaves, baby.
That's right, with none other than the first episode of the Juggalo Show.
That's right, the Juggalo Show. Every Sunday of the month, the first Sunday of each month, you can hear me and Shaggy at midnight. And the reason why The Edge put us on at midnight Sunday night is because nobody's listening then. And what better time for me and Dumbass to take over the radio airwaves, baby?
That's right, he said take over the airwaves, just like we take over everything else. We take over the music industry. We take over the movie industry. We take over the radio now. What?
That's right. Wolfman Jack is out of business now.
That's right, I seen his dumbass up on the Woodward Cruise doing a grand opening for a bowling alley. What?
And what about Rick D?
Man, he can get these.
And Shadow Stevens.
Man, I put a shadow in a camel clutch. What?
They're all out of business ever since me and Shaggy have hooked up with the Edge 105.1. And the dot comes from Shaggy, dot in your eye. Ah! The Edge was the only station crazy enough to put me and Shaggy on the radio Sunday at midnight of the first month of every year's Sunday evening. And now we're here nevertheless. Now, we got a whole bunch of stuff for you on the Juggalo Show. We got the superstar interview. This week we're talking to none other than Georgie Porgy, George Clinton, live on the phone. You'll hear him tonight. We also got Redneck Remedies. We got Vonna J, that's me, my movie review. We got Shaggy's 10-minute magic mix of membrane flavor, right, Shags?
Yeah, and don't forget about Mike Clark's Underground flavor, where he premieres the newest underground hits. But right now,
yo, it's time we play something new from Esham. Esham. This is Twerk Your Body off the upcoming Male Dominance Gotham release, baby. Esham the Unholy, back up in this bitch. He started this the wicked Esham. Now what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna premiere some new flavor. Now, of course, you know, if you're tuning into the Juggalo Show, you're going to hear some new flavor, right, Shag?
It's all new, man. Everything we play is new or you ain't heard it before.
Well, that song a minute ago happens to be about 2.5 years old.
Yeah, but you still ain't heard it.
That's right. You ain't heard nothing unless we said you heard it. Now.
And if you got any releases, local releases that you want us to play, you can send them to the Juggalo Show, P.O. Box 332, Royal Oak, Michigan, 48067. On the Edge, 105.1, Juggalo Show.
Ah, get us out of here!
Vonna J's movie review.
That sucked, man.
Vonna J's movie review.
It was okay.
Vonna J's movie review.
I liked it.
Vonna J's movie review.
That was the bomb.
Vonna J.
1979 Orion Pictures release. Well, I don't really know what year it came out of what movie company. But anyway, the movie was one of the greatest movies I ever seen. It's about New York City being basically thrown away and made into a prison because the crime population across the United States has got so out of hand that they had to just take New York, the island of New York, and put a giant wall all the way around the city and make that a prison. And there's no law inside the prison. The thieves and killers live with each other, sort of like Del Rey. Forget about that. What it is it's a great movie, and it stars Kurt Russell as Snake Plissken. Did I get that right? Kurt Russell? That's right, Kurt Russell as Snake Plissken. And he's the bomb, and he goes in there to get the president whose plane crashes. Anyway, get the damn movie. Get you a bag of Cheetos and a 2-liter of Faygo and a nice fat chick that's nice and warm, and cuddle up with her and watch the movie. I recommend it strongly. Escape from New York. Now, Escape from LA came out like last year or something, but it sucked. But it still gets my thumb in the eye, my thumb up, because it's Snake Plissken and he's the bomb. So I still say Escape from LA is alright, but don't even think about watching Escape from LA until you see Escape from New York. And that is my Violent J's classic movie review on the Juggalo Show, baby.
This is his Redneck Remedies on the Juggalo Show.
Mama, my head hurts.
Oh, my foot itch. Granny, I wiped my butt with some poison ivy.
Grandpappy, I got ran over by that truck. Mama, I think this possum bite's infected.
Papa, rub my butt. Granny, I got my big toe chopped off by a bear trap out back.
Mammy, I got arthritis from my wheelbarrow. Papa,
We need a doctor.
Boys, I ought to take you behind that shed and whoop your asses with a hickory switch. Now, I done told you can fix all them ailments and more right at home. Now, let me take a look at your butt.
Woo! Yee-haw! Come on, y'all! When your butt hurts and toes might itch, rub tree sap in your armpits. When your head aches and feet turns blue, ask Big Grim Tim what to do.
Now, I'm Big Grim Tim on the Juggalo Show. Many folks might think, as opposed to what they believe, a doctor is needed when things and such go wrong. Well, I'm from Water Creek, Tennessee, which is about 65 miles south of Memphis. Down that way, if you need some fixing, there ain't no doctor or hospital near the hills, so we learn to let nature take its course and fix you right. Let me give y'all an example. Lisa Lewis writes from Southgate, Michigan, and she asks, what can I do about strep throat? My husband, blah, blah, blah. All right, well, anyway, Leah, my daddy used to say if my throat gets to aching and scratching, he'd go ahead and rub a little bit of that farm fresh tomato sauce right on my butt. After that, he'd throw me outside and let the dogs have their way with me. Sure enough, my neck could get to feeling better in 3 to 4, maybe 5 days at least.
Yeah.
Tom Robinson of Oak Park writes, is there a redneck remedy for athletes? Well, Tom, you bet your ass there is. Now, my pa, he used to rub a little bit of corn syrup on my butt and let my feet soak in that swamp mud over yonder for about 2, 3, I say maybe about 4 hours. A good hunk of clock in that mud, and that fungus will slide right off them dirty toes. Lastly, Jim Douglas of Lincoln Park, he writes, what can I do to help my brother of his sunburn? Well, Jimbo, let me ask you this. If the area is irritated, I would rub a little tartar sauce right on there on the charred area of the butt. After that, keep him indoors for a few days and things should get a little better for the little son of a bitch. And if irritation should occur a little more, rub a little more tartar sauce on his butt. Other than that, I think the little son of a bitch should be all right. Well, that's going to do it for big old Grim Tim this week, but I'll be back next week with more magical redneck remedies on the Juggalo Show.
Okay, this Mike Clark. Next group I want to play here is Detroit Cobras from the new record Mink, Rat, or Rabbit. This is a song called Summer in the slum.
What show we have?
Oh, on the Juggalo Show, 105, The Edge. That one.
Snap fight, snap
Man,
fight.
your daddy's so old.
Snap fight, snap fight.
Twisted!
Snap fight, snap fight.
Your mama's so fat.
Snap fight, snap fight.
Twisted!
Jamie Madrox, and monoxide child. Twisted! About to get wild from kindergarten to graduation. Everybody snaps all across the nation. Your mother sold this, your daddy sold that. Your mama so poor, all them and more. You wanna diss me? Well, bring it on. Your mama's so fat, she's a tag team alone.
Snap fight, snap
With
fight.
your ugly ass sis.
Snap fight, snap fight.
Twisted!
Snap fight, snap
Your
fight.
breath is so stank.
Snap fight, snap fight.
Twisted!
Shut up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got you on Superstar Interview, Superstar.
Oh,
Oh, you sleeping?
yeah? No,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah, wake your bitch ass up.
Hard day of acting, no doubt.
So listen, we figured you're superstar famous, so we figured we'd put you on a Superstar Interview. Why don't you let us know, how'd you get this acting gig? It wasn't because of Insane Clown Posse, was it?
Much love to Mike E. Clark. Mike Clark. Michael Edmund Klizark. Much love to Twisted. If you want to send a demo or whatever you want to send to Mike E. Clark, send it to Psychopathic Records, Juggalo Show, P.O. Box 332, Royal Oak, Michigan, 48068.
P.O. Box 332, Royal
Or
Oak,
call,
Michigan,
and Jenny's coming up.
48068.
Ask Jenny's Sex Advice is coming up. Call 734-480-3910.
I'm about to call it because I got a problem.
Or you can page me at
Yeah.
313-960-4012.
Oh, shucky ducky. What's up, y'all? It's Mo Styles coming straight from 13 Little Mac. I'm closing down. See, it's a damn shame. I was rapping with my boy T.A. the other day, you know what I'm saying? You gonna tell me it all started off in New York. I'm like, shit, yo, from the D, you know what I'm saying? It's so many fools, you know what I'm saying? Saying that, it ain't nobody coming out the D. I was like, whatever happened to Funky Fresh Flash and the 5 Mile Boys? Here's Master T and the Treacherous Funky Bunch. I mean, these classics. This is what the league was founded on. I ain't never heard none of that old garbage they be playing on the radio. I'm from the old school, cause I'm an old fool and I'm so cool, bro. You better step back, jump steady, school them on them classics. Show you right. Cause I represent 2 things. What's that? Caution. Right. 13 Mile. Show you right. The silliest St. Clair shows and Dump Steady's rap classics. Show you right. So go ahead and kick that classic jumbo, cause it ain't easy, thuggin' and caution. Caution in this piece. Woo!
That was it. That was Shaggy's 10-minute magical multi-personality mucus membrane mega mix of magic.
I prefer to call it my whole mix, with an H of course, because it's a little bit on the butt side. But perhaps as the weeks and months go by, I'll acquire some skills in that locational area.
Perhaps not as well. But what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna wrap this up because we can't stay on the radio forever because we put everybody else out of business with our radio vocabulary skills. Something like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, I want to thank Mike E. Clark. Mike! What? Thanks, brother.
Hey, thanks!
All right. We also want to thank Twisted. Twisted! Hey, Twisted! I want to thank you, brother. Thanks a lot, brother. And everybody else that stayed awake with us here at Juggalo.
Hey, 105.1, The Edge.
That's right. They're the bomb for putting us on the radio. No other station would dare do it, but now they did it. And as you can see, we're great.
The first in a many, many long mile road of shows.
We'll be back next month, February the 1st. Are you still awake? Is your tape recorder still going? Because here goes the biggest surprise of all. That is, we love all the Juggalos. We love Detroit City. We love your balls.
Jay loves your balls.
Yeah. And we love all the Juggalos and Juggahos and everybody all across the world that's down with the clown. But the bottom line is this. ICP and Twisted run with the underground. So we're sorry to say it, But we're out of here. This is the last Juggalo show you'll ever hear, because it's time we leave the radio and go back to the underground where we're from. Much love to the Edge 105.1 for the support of the Juggalo show and every damn Juggalo on the streets. But for Mikey Clark, I'm Violent J.
I'm Shaggy, ICP, damn, what?
Monoxide, Twisted, boom. Jamie Madrox and Twisted, and we yeah.
Twisted,
ICP, psychopathic family. Twisted, ICP, psychopathic family.
we're out, y'all. Stay down with the clown, stay down with Twisted. No more Juggalo shows. ICP and Twisted back to the underground.
Family. Twisted, ICP, psychopathic family. Twisted, ICP.